There's a whisper in the kingdom, there's a scandal in the woods. Every villain in the story saying I'm misunderstood. Wolves with legal crisis, queens with poison PR. Every cursing dragon needs a brand new avatar. That is when they call me, when the torches start to flare. When the press is circling and the kingdom points and stares. Spotlight hits the forest, hear the orchestra and drapes. Public shifts to the fairy tale damned local gay man, Michael Mapes. I have contracts for the ogres, media kits for trolls. I turn catastrophic legends into sympathetic roles. Took Maleficent to morning shows till it softened up the brand. Now she leads retreats on boundaries in a peaceful marshland. The big bad wolf's in therapy, reframing what he ate. Predatory framing harms my image. Let's collaborate, not hate. Hook has lifestyle branding, Cruella's out of fur. Every curse becomes a story I can polish and refer. When the villagers shout and the headlines ignite, when the rumors grow teeth in the middle of night, there's a man with a blazer and a destiny to shape. Yes, the calm in the chaos is Michael Mapes. I spin it, turn it, polish the myth. Give every villain a narrative shift. From haunted to healing, reviled to adored, I open the press room and rewrite the lore. It's a call in a fate, every headline I reshape, saving reputations nightly, Michael Mapes. The evil queens were branding as a wellness pioneer. Mirror work and self-reflection kept her luminous all year. Rumpelstiltskin Wackes on the art of the deal. Names have power, he reminds us, consent makes contracts real. Ursula went corporate, see which CEO, and negotiated clauses even Triton had to know. Hans booked a redemption tour, sold out every hall. Turns out public rehabilitation is my destiny and call. It is not all glittered apples or a standing ovation. Every day's a labyrinth of enchanted litigation. Angry mobs with pitchforks, fairy curses in my phone. A dragon wants a statement saying castles were his own. Still I stand at center stage when the chaos starts to scrape, turning fear into forgiveness as is written in my shape. I am waltzing with the witches, tap dancing with the ghouls, running crisis management like a fabulous finishing school. Flashbulbs, enchantments, contracts and capes. No curse survives when handled by Mapes. I spin it, turn it, rewrite the night. Every shadow deserves some light. From fear to famous, from hunted to hyped, I make every monster media type. It's a calling of fate, every legend I reshape. Guardian of the outcast story, Michael Mapes. So if your tower's surrounded, if your reputation breaks, if the whole world calls you villain for a few dramatic mistakes, there's a man in a blazer who can alter every shape. Defender of the damned and dazzling, I am local gay man, Michael Mapes.
I was raised in a castle with posture and poise, where curtsies were currency, silence was noise. Every morning tiara wave, be charming, be lovely, be sweet, be brave. My name is Princess Valerie, yes, that one, the kingdom's official, delightful son. Patron of ribbon cuttings, doves and cake, professional smiler for diplomacy's sake. I've danced with 12 princes, I've hosted them all, each one more identical, polished and tall. They compliment hair, they compliment grace. They never once notice I'd like a new face. They say you're perfection, they say you're a dream. They say you're exactly what princesses mean. And I nod and I sparkle and gracefully cope, while internally screaming, is there no other trope? Because I have been watching with keen interest draped, a man whisper, a legend, a PR escape. The dazzling defender, one Michael Mapes. He handles the witches, the wolves, and the cursed. He turns public nightmares completely reversed. He polishes ogres till kingdoms applaud. He gives every scandal a narrative nod. So I packed up my tiaras, I slipped out alone. No fanfare, no herald, no chaperone. I marched to the office where reputations reshape, and burst through the doorway of Michael Mapes. He looked up from paperwork, calm and refined, a man who has definitely seen things unwind. He said, "Do you have an appointment today?" I said, "No, but please do not send me away." "My name is Princess Valerie, yes, I'm aware you normally work with the wicked and rare. But hear me out quickly before you say no. I'm a hero who desperately wants a rebrand glow." He blinked twice slowly, he put down his pen. "A princess requesting a villain arc when?" "I mean it," I said, "I'm earnest, I swear. I simply cannot do one more ballroom with hair. I'm tired of princes who monologue long about honor and duty and jousting and song. I want a reputation with edges and spark, a princess who occasionally strolls in the dark. Not evil exactly, just interesting, please. A woman with agency, boots and degrees. A headline that reads, she declined the parade and built an identity wholly self-made." He stood from his desk with a curious grin. "Well, this is a category I have not been in. A hero requesting a slightly dark drape. You're aware I specialize mostly in scape." "I know," I said quickly, "that's why I am here. You're brilliant with villains, your vision is clear. If anyone living can handle this scrape, it has to be you, it has to be Mapes." He circled around me, assessing the scene. Too much pastel, too visibly queen. "We shift your color palette midnight, perhaps. Less storybook, darling, more strategic collapse. We'll book you an interview, princess off script. A convert in tone, a well-timed lip quip. A charity gala you host in all black. A headline, Valerie never looked back." I gasped with delight, "Can I cancel the ball?" Immediately he said, "We'll live stream the fall. You'll toast your own freedom, the public will gape. Reinvention begins with Michael Mapes." He handed a contract I signed with a grin. Goodbye to the role I was trapped living in. Hello to a future delightfully shaped by the genius rebranding of Michael Mapes. So if you see headlines that sparkle and vary about one formerly predictable Valerie, knows somewhere nearby with the planner and cape is the architect smiling, Michael Mapes.
I logged onto Zoom at 9 on the dot. Ring light glowing, coffee still hot. Calendar stacked with trolls and a duke, and one sea witch with a scandalous look. My inbox warned me, high-risk case. Reputation crisis, aquatic disgrace. Detachment labeled urgent, please. With 7 cease and desist from the seas. I straightened my blazer, adjusted my frame, muted the chaos and entered my name. Michael Mapes, public relations, ready for mythological negotiations. The screen went dark, then flickered to blue. A swirl of tentacles sliding in view. Then there she was in a title display. Ursula logging in halfway. Her username read Deep Sea Power, Cavern Dramatic Glower. She tested audio, is this thing on? A conch shell mic with a faint echo drawn. I smile the smile I say for the tense. I'm glad you reached out, I bill in defense. She narrowed her eyes. You're not afraid, only of bad press, I calmly said. She sighed like a storm tide rolling through. They've ruined my image, you've seen what they do. One contract dispute and suddenly I'm a cautionary tale with villainous trim. I opened a document, shared my screen. Let's review the narrative they've constructed of you. Slide 1, see which steals voices for gain. Slide 2, octopus menace of maritime pain. She groaned, it's biased, it's flat, it's absurd. I nodded, yes, we will soften the word. Predatory becomes entrepreneurial, see. Manipulation becomes strategic fee. She leaned toward camera, you do this for me. I said redemption is my specialty. She asked about optics, I pulled up a plan. Step 1, controlled interviews, I'll host an MC. Step 2, a memoir working title for now. Depth and power, becoming me now. Step 3, a charity gala offshore for undersea voices and so much more. We'll partner with merfolk, soften the brand, position you firmly as taking a stand. From feared to complex, from shunned to debated, a figure misunderstood, not simply hated. She stared at the screen, tentacles curled. Do you truly believe I can face the world? I leaned a bit closer into the light. I believe in a well-timed narrative pivot done right. A pause, a deep breath, the tide seemed to sway. Then Ursula smiled in a dangerous way. Very well, publicist, let's begin. I accept your terms, let's re-enter and win. I clicked end meeting, but sat there a beat, feeling the thrill of a case hard to beat. Another so-called villain the world would escape through strategy, spectacle, and Michael Mapes. By noon I was drafting her full redemption arc. New visuals, language, a tonal remark. By dusk we had headlines beginning to bend. By morning a brand new sea witch to defend. So if you ask how this all took shape, it started on Zoom with Michael Mapes.
"9 a.m. and my calendar's already a crime scene. 3 subpoenas, 1 dragon, 2 passive-aggressive queens. I smooth my blazer, center my breath, remind myself I chose a career adjacent to death. Because at 9:05 with a trumpet fanfare, the queen of hearts storms into my lair. No appointment, no warning, just velvet and rage, and a full execution list stapled in page. Michael, she bellows, the press has been vile. They've grossly misquoted my leadership style. Behind her 2 guards wheel in a crate, label Hearts Kingdom public relations debate. I gesture to seating, I signal for tea. Your Majesty, what seems to be the decree. She slams down a headline fresh from the wire. Local queen orders mass head removal inspired. I close both my eyes, I count back from 10. I open them slowly and smile again. We pivot, I tell her, we soften the tone. We frame this as passion for lore and the throne. Before she can answer, the door bursts wide, and in glides Cruella with couture and pride. Michael, darling, the bloggers are vicious. Apparently Dalmatians are not delicious, not delicious. I motion for calm, I slide out a chair. We are now overbooked in a villain repair. I open a file labeled Doors of Spin, when suddenly Maleficent glides on in. Quick Quick update, she says wings blocking the light. The peasants are upset, I cursed someone last night. Just one? I ask, well, 12 give or take. I mark it down, manageable PR quake. The Queen of Hearts rises, this meeting is mine. Cruella snaps back, I booked 9:30. Her Maleficent sighs, can we please proceed? I have a kingdom-wide panic to seed. I clap once sharply, the room goes still. Ladies, I say with professional will, one crisis at once or we all collapse. I cannot spin chaos in overlapping maps. The Queen waves a warrant off with air. I cut her off gently, we're workshopping care. We're pivoting language away from behead. Let's try sudden leadership restructuring instead. Cruella scrolls comments, they're calling me cruel. Yes, I reply, we lean into couture, maverick rule. A rebrand is edgy, a patron of art. We shift the narrative, we soften the heart. Maleficent checks her reflection in glass. Am I still intimidating, iconic with class? We schedule a photo shoot, moody, refined. Tagline, power once misaligned. But just as I think we have order and shape, the floor starts to rumble beneath my draped cape. A trapdoor explodes and up through the grate comes Captain Hook, very late. Michael, he shouts my reputation's in shreds. Some children are claiming I threaten their heads. I add a new column to triage the storm. Pirate brand fatigue, escalate to reform. Now Ursula calls on enchanted shell phone. I'm trending for contracts with problematic tone. Rumpelstiltskin emails, my name's in dispute. A dragon sends smoke signals asking for suit. The Queen of Hearts climbs on my desk in despair. No one respects me, it simply isn't fair. Cruella is live streaming outrage and mink. Maleficent scheduling a vengeance. Think I stand in the center of velvet and threat, a man with a planner and zero regret. Everyone listen, I say with a cape flip, this is precisely why you pay for my grip. We draft a joint statement by noon and by 3. A summit for villains seeking PR clarity. A panel discussion so you've caused a scene, moderated naturally by yours truly serene. We spin every scandal to lay out an intrigue. We soften each headline, we manage fatigue. We pivot from terror to misunderstood, from catastrophic evil to complex and good. By evening the kingdom is buzzing with takes. Our villains just leaders who made bold mistakes. All bets are shifting the tone. Rhea Papes, another wild day for Michael Mapes. But just as I'm closing and packing my case, a courier sprints in, panic on face. Emergency booking, immediate shape. Snow White has gone rogue and is asking for Mapes. I loosen my